Hi, this is Brandon Smiley from thirstgym.com. Today we're going to talk about an exercise called the front foot elevated split squat. This is a great single leg progression exercise that you can use in your training programs to help develop some strength and some power and some speed from your lower body. We've talked about the split squat in the past. This is basically just a progression from that where we're going to elevate our front foot on some kind of either wood or block, or in this case a bumper plate. Anything you can elevate your foot on is a good option. Look for about a 1 to 2 inch raise, maybe 2.5 to 3. This right here I believe is right around 2 inches. So it's a decent amount to create a deficit, but not too much, because something you need to keep in account for is the hip mobility and the hip flexor mobility of the athlete you're working with. So if hip flexor or the hip mobility in general is a problem, probably not a good exercise for somebody, but if as long as that checks out, they're probably okay. I'll show you this from 2 different angles, and then we can kind of go from there. So like I said, you just need something you can stand on that's going to give you elevated. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take a big step back like we're going to do a lunge. Okay, this is going to be our start position. Chest is good and tall. Feeling the whole foot on the front leg here. We're going to drop our back knee straight down, briefly tap the ground, and then push through our front leg to stand tall. So we're going to be here, down, back up, here, back up one more time, back up, okay? Then from a side view, show you this way, side view here, whole foot on, same step back, notice I'm on my toe, chest tall, drop that back leg. Okay, so we get that extra 2.5 inches of range of motion on this exercise, which places more emphasis on our glutes and our quads from being in that deficit. Ideally, you're going to see probably with this point here, you're probably going to see what looks like a good squat depth, maybe slightly lower. That's why I said you got to make sure the hip flexor mobility is good on that down leg, because if they're got really high flexors, this is going to be either in position, which is not miserable, but it's showing that that hip flexor is tight. And if it's really tight, we could probably get a good training aspect from just a regular split squat while we work on that hip flexor mobility to make sure we can stay good and upright. So I feel a good stretch here, but you know, I can obviously get in position. I'm not back like this, I'm not forward, I'm not overextended. I'm in an overall really good solid position here for the exercise. So you're probably gonna program this for 3 to 4 sets, 6 to 12 reps a leg. We like to use it for a strength exercise for a lot of kids, especially if body weight squats are coming along. This is a way we can kind of nudge that to keep going, especially for our kids that we won't let use a barbell just from a training age perspective. They're just not old enough. So we can load this up pretty heavily with a goblet or a weight in each hand. So if you've got any questions, leave them in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.